Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel, where we dive deep into intriguing stories and uncover the truth. Today, we're delving into a shocking scandal that rocked the foundation of the UK's post office. What is the post office scandal? Imagine being falsely accused of theft, facing imprisonment, and witnessing your life crumble, all because of a faulty computer system. Stick around as we unfold the post office scandal, a tale of injustice and the fight for truth. Between 1999 and 2015, ordinary postal workers found themselves caught in a nightmare. Accused of false accounting, theft, and fraud, their lives were turned upside down due to a flawed software system named Horizon. But how did this all begin? It all started when the post office implemented the Horizon computer accounting system in 1999, developed by Fujitsu in Japan. Initially hailed as a reliable tool, it quickly became the source of a massive scandal. The Horizon system, designed to streamline accounting, turned into a nightmare for postmasters and postmistresses. Trusted figures within their communities, they faced wrongful prosecutions and convictions. The faulty software erroneously flagged missing funds, leading to accusations of theft and fraud. Lives were shattered as individuals served time in prison, experienced financial ruin, and endured the destruction of marriages. Some even passed away before their names were finally cleared. It's a story of injustice that will leave you questioning the very systems we trust. Let's talk about the human cost. Post office managers, once pillars of their communities, were wrongly accused, leaving lasting scars on their lives. These were people who handled others' savings and pensions, and their trust was brutally betrayed by the very system meant to assist them. Lives were turned into a nightmare, and the toll on mental health, relationships, and livelihoods was immeasurable. But amidst the darkness, a glimmer of hope emerged. The wrongly accused postmasters and mistresses united to fight for justice. A long and arduous battle unfolded as they sought to expose the truth behind the faulty Horizon system. Their resilience and determination ultimately led to a turning point in the saga, shedding light on the systemic issues that allowed such a scandal to persist. So, where does the post office scandal stand now? The aftermath has seen changes in leadership, apologies issued, and steps taken to rectify the damages caused. But the scars remain, and the lessons learned are crucial for preventing such injustices in the future. How did the scandal unfold? Reports of discrepancies within the post office's Horizon system emerged in the early 2000s, unveiling a shocking saga of false accusations and unjust consequences. As we delve into the unfolding of the scandal, we witness how a flawed computer system wreaked havoc on the lives of numerous postmasters. In the early 2000s, anomalies within the Horizon system began to surface. Postmasters entrusted with managing individual branch accounts started noticing inaccuracies. Little did they know, these discrepancies would soon lead to a chain of devastating events. Over the next decade, the situation escalated dramatically. Postmasters, pillars of their communities, faced severe repercussions. Wrongly accused of embezzlement due to the faulty Horizon system, they endured contract terminations, bankruptcy, and even imprisonment. Lives were shattered as individuals, once trusted figures, found themselves in a legal quagmire. In 2009, Computer Weekly, a respected trade publication, stepped into the fray. They brought attention to the inherent flaws in the Horizon system, shedding light on the discrepancies that led to the unjust prosecutions of postmasters. The revelations sparked concerns among the public and lawmakers, paving the way for a deeper investigation. Under the increasing scrutiny of the media and lawmakers, the post office found itself in a precarious position. With postmasters facing dire consequences, an investigation into the Horizon system was initiated. The flaws were laid bare for the world to see, and questions arose about the system's reliability and the accountability of those in charge. In 2015, as the pressure mounted, Paula Vanells, the leader of the post office at the time, appeared before a parliamentary committee. Shockingly, she asserted that there was no evidence of any miscarriage of justice, dismissing the growing concerns and defending the Horizon system's integrity. The unfolding of the post office scandal was marked by a cascade of events, from early reports of Horizon system issues to the revelation of wrongful accusations, media intervention, and a leadership seemingly in denial. The aftermath of this scandal would reveal the true extent of the damage caused to the lives of those caught in the crossfire and raise important questions about accountability and justice. What compensation have victims received? Towards the close of 2019, a pivotal moment arrived for 555 sub-postmasters entangled in the post office scandal. The post office, acknowledging the wrongful accusations, reached a settlement with these victims. However, this apparent resolution would soon be marred by unforeseen complications. The glimmer of hope in the form of compensation quickly dimmed for many victims. Despite the settlement, it came to light that the compensation received by numerous sub-postmasters was significantly eclipsed by substantial legal fees. This revelation added a layer of complexity to what was presumed to be a step towards justice. In response to the growing concerns and disparities in compensation, the government intervened. Acknowledging the severity of the situation, the government reported that approximately 138 million, 175 million had been disbursed to over 2,700 claimants through 3 distinct post office compensation schemes. These schemes aim to rectify the damages caused by the scandal, providing financial restitution to those who had suffered unjustly. However, the story doesn't end here. Despite the disbursed funds, a significant number of postmasters find themselves still awaiting compensation or the overturning of their convictions. The journey towards justice for all victims remains an ongoing battle. The compensation saga underscores the complexities and challenges faced by those seeking redress. While the financial settlements were intended to alleviate the suffering of the victims, the persistence of legal hurdles and delays has left a considerable number of postmasters in a state of uncertainty. In the aftermath of the post office scandal, the journey for compensation has been far from straightforward. The initial settlements, though significant, have been overshadowed by the financial toll of legal fees for many victims. As the government attempts to address the fallout, the road to justice for all postmasters continues, emphasizing the need for comprehensive and fair resolutions to rectify the deep-rooted impacts of this scandal. Has anyone been held accountable? As the dust settles on the post office scandal, a glaring absence of accountability at the highest echelons becomes apparent. Senior post office officials, despite the profound impact of the scandal on countless lives, have yet to face any consequences for their actions. Paula Vanells, the leader of the post office during a significant portion of the scandal, stepped down in 2019, just before the post office agreed to a $58 million settlement with 555 sub-postmasters. Despite earning over $4.5 million in salary and bonuses during her 7-year tenure, Vanells faced minimal repercussions. In 2021, after 39 sub-postmasters had their criminal convictions overturned, Vanells resigned from the boards of 2 retailers, citing her past at the post office as a distraction. The controversy deepened when, following calls to return her CBE received in 2019 for services to the post office and charity, Vanells decided to do so immediately after the broadcast of the ITV drama Mr. Bates vs. the Post Office, which portrayed the scandal. Former Postal Affairs Minister Ed Davey, now the leader of the Liberal Democrats Party, also comes under scrutiny. Despite calls for accountability, Davey, who initially declined to meet sub-postmaster Alan Bates in 2010, did not intervene in any of the cases. He claimed to have been clearly misled by post office executives. Fujitsu, the company behind the flawed Horizon system, continues to secure various British government contracts. Despite its involvement in a scandal deemed to have a devastating impact on people's lives, no accountability measures have been taken against the company. Fujitsu has expressed full commitment to supporting an ongoing independent public inquiry and issued an apology for its role in the controversy. As of now, the lack of accountability at the top echelon of the post office and its associated entities remains a stark reality. The victims of the scandal continue to grapple with the aftermath, while questions about responsibility and consequences linger, highlighting the need for a thorough examination of the systemic issues that allowed such a grave injustice to persist. What happens next? In response to the harrowing post office scandal, Prime Minister Sunak has taken a proactive stance. He announced that his government is actively exploring measures to clear the names of wrongfully convicted postmasters, denouncing the scandal as an appalling miscarriage of justice. This acknowledgement marks a crucial step towards rectifying the grave injustices inflicted upon those who suffered under false accusations. Simultaneously, an independent public inquiry, spearheaded by a former High Court judge, is underway. This inquiry is meticulously gathering evidence from a spectrum of stakeholders, including postal workers, government officials, the post office, Fujitsu, and others. Expected to conclude later this year, the inquiry aims to unveil the systemic flaws that allowed the scandal to persist, providing a comprehensive understanding of the events that transpired. The gravity of the situation has prompted the Metropolitan Police in London to initiate a separate investigation into the post office. This investigation specifically focuses on potential fraud offenses stemming from the wrongful prosecutions. The involvement of law enforcement underscores the severity of the allegations and signals a commitment to holding those responsible accountable. Post Office Minister Kevin Hollenrake has emphasized the government's commitment to expediting the appeals process for those affected by the scandal. This proactive approach seeks to provide swift justice for the wrongfully accused postmasters. Simultaneously, Justice Secretary Alex Chalk is engaged in consultations with senior judges to determine the most effective and equitable course of action moving forward. The unfolding events signify a crucial juncture in the aftermath of the post office scandal. The government's exploration of measures to clear names, coupled with the ongoing independent public inquiry and police investigation, demonstrates a commitment to unraveling the truth and seeking justice. As the various initiatives progress, the affected postmasters and the public await the outcomes that will shape the narrative of accountability and redress for this deeply impactful scandal. If you found this video informative, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Keep the conversation going in the comments section below. Stay informed, stay engaged, and until next time, take care.